So this is a takeaway or restaurant quality dish for about a third of the price. So as usual, I'm going to give a list of ingredients at the end of the video, and those ingredients will be for the quantity for 2 people in a format that you can freeze a video, screenshot and print that list off if you like. We're going to have a look at those ingredients now and then anything else we're going to need for today. So the ingredients for this recipe, I've got some chicken breast fillet which I've cut into 1-inch pieces. Got some natural yogurt. For the actual marinade with the yogurt, going to be using some mint sauce, garlic puree, lemon juice. Going to be using the Malat Tandoori masala powder, so I'll put a link in the video where you can buy that. Going to be using a little bit of red food colouring, that is optional. These are the garlic and coriander naan breads that we're going to be using. These are giant garlic and coriander naans from Aldi, and at the time of this video these are £1.49 for 2. And we're going to be using some salad as well to go on top of the naan. Right, so first thing we need to do is to mix the marinade. So we've got the natural yogurt in a bowl. As I said, I'll give the quantities for this at the end of the video in the ingredients list. So in goes the mint sauce. I was quite surprised when I first went into the kitchens of Indian restaurants to see actually how much mint sauce was being used. Garlic puree. Some lemon juice. Obviously you can use fresh if you like. The Malat Tandoori masala. As I said, this is optional. Just a little bit of red food colouring. And to mix all this together. So I'm now going to put the sauce or the marinade onto the chicken. So mix this in now thoroughly. I'm going to cover the bowl with cling film or food wrap and place it into the fridge for a couple of hours. You always get much better results when you've got a little bit of time to marinate the chicken. Right, so if this was summer, I'd be cooking the chicken on the barbecue. So that's something you want to consider depending on what time of year you're watching this video. Second best solution then is a griddle pan, a tiny little bit of oil in, but get it up to a nice high temperature. And I'm going to be cooking these chicken pieces in batches. Really important that you get that pan nice and hot. Now we're just going to leave the chicken to cook on one side. So we don't want to just be throwing this chicken around the pan. So I'm going to leave this chicken now in this pan for about 3 minutes and then I'll turn it over. Okay, so now it's time to turn the chicken over. Because I've left the chicken to cook without moving it in the pan, and the pan's been extremely hot when we placed it in, I'm hoping that we get some nice colour on the chicken to replicate what you would expect from a barbecue. And that's exactly what we've got. Like I say, if you start moving the chicken around, it'll cook, but it won't take on this almost like barbecue appearance and taste. About another 3 minutes, and then we'll reserve this to one side and cook the rest. So I've got the oven warmed to 80 degrees centigrade. So as we go through this chicken, cook it in batches. The chicken is going to go into the oven just to keep warm. I'm going to cover the oven tray with kitchen foil just so that the chicken doesn't dry out. Right, so once the chicken's cooked and it's warming in the oven, the next thing to do is just to warm the naan breads through. 2 ways you can do this. The way I'm doing it, I've got 2 large baking trays. All I'm going to do is just get some water, just sprinkle some water over each one. And this just keeps them nice and soft. And then turn the second tray over like that, and then this is going in the oven. The other way you can do it is you can take some kitchen foil, create an envelope, put the naan breads into this foil envelope, sprinkle in some water and seal up the edge and warm them through that way. What you can't do is just put the naan breads straight into the oven on their own, because they will go hard. All we're trying to do here is just warm them through. So 80 degrees centigrade temperature in the oven. Just going to put these in for 5 minutes or so, that's all. Right, so let's plate it up. Got our naan bread, a little bit of tomato, I like onion, and then look at that. Oh, tandoori chicken. Let's sneak one more, seeing as though it's for the cook. And then a little bit of mint yogurt. I have a little bit of sweet chili sauce. So there you go, an open tandoori chicken kebab on garlic and coriander naan. Absolutely delicious. And as I said at the start of the video, relatively inexpensive, but a restaurant or takeaway quality meal. Please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.